So the game's kind of coming along. This is Dev Diary 1.05. I've specifically moved the player to go one space left. See, the random code I have says make the towns random, even though they're going to be placed in the exact same spot on the map. They're hard coded. Everything about the town is going to change. And so I decided, hey, I'm just going to place the character to the right of the town that I have them randomly spawning in. So we can then discover the town, which I have not programmed yet. But we go into this town. I've given it stats. It's a mining town. They're managing. This is all about other stuff about the town, which is not finalized. So I got some of that going off this, absolute basic tile set. I also figured out this label in here. I figured out how to change that out of code. Let's see if we can find a garbage town. You're ranching. Your vehicles can't float. Oh. You're fishing. Oh, wow. You're actually fishing. That's random. And you are on the coastline. And you're dirt poor? Okay. I haven't obviously fixed any of that. You're fishing. Really? Okay, yeah. This is what I gotta fix. This town on the coast, not near a mountain, is mining. I have a plan to fix that. I'm looking for a specific, not timber. You'll actually work as timber. But you're dirt poor. That's okay. Ah, here we go. Garbage is the only town I actually have with the values that's needed. All of these are going to be city values. I'm still building that. This is a very data-driven game. So I built this screen on the right, your gang, with all of these sub-options, which I just threw in there. And then the world, which, because getting this entire thing to work right here took me 4 hours. And it works. And then I got people, supplies, vehicles, medical. The world, I haven't put your options in there yet because I kind of deleted them. But so I've got some town data I'm ready to use. I've got this thing working, mainly this one, so I can start filling in and figuring out how all this is going to work. Over here we got the gang stats, because I'm still considering our group a gang, which is probably not, well, yeah, for the time period would be correct. Vehicles, I haven't done anything with vehicles, so they're 0. We have number of drivers is 2. Now, before I could actually do this stuff here for your gang, people, I actually had to make people. So this gang, this player right down here, actually consists of 3 people, not including the player. There is no player in existence right now except for this P. So the 3 people, 2 of them, because I'm doing NPC stats from 1 to 10, 0 means completely 100% incapable. The number of drivers of the 3 spawned when this game started that had a driving value over 5 is 2 of them. And then we've got the number of people in this gang is 3. All of these is inventory. And I don't have that done yet. Onboard beds is vehicles, number of vehicles is vehicles, don't have that done yet. But I have the people kind of fleshed out. So these gang skills come from, for this example, the 3 characters I made. That is not being shown. They're variables right now. However, the total scavenging variable of those 3 people is 17. The total medical of those people is 12, and the total repair is 11. Now, the asterisk on the medical means there's this roles here. There's going to be a medical role. And that's the only role I've come up with right now. Actually, 2. Quartermaster and medical. Quartermaster is going to be the accuracy of these numbers. The higher the skill in quartermaster, the more accurate these numbers. There's, I think 7 is going to be the limit out of a 10 scale. Anything above 7, you'll have 100% accurate limit. But I'm using 5 as an average. So maybe anything 6, because average people still make mistakes. Above average people make fewer mistakes in the case of a quartermaster in an inventory situation. I'm not really sure what more I can tell or show. I've implemented a time system and a miles per turns in concept, but not in reality because I have to program it. So that would be a certain amount of time and a certain amount of miles. So we move the P to the right again, boom, that takes a certain amount of time, a certain amount of miles. And now that's all going to depend on vehicles. It's going to depend on people's stats for being drivers. I'm only filling in databases right now. So that's an update to this. I do kind of like this screen though. But these are too dark. Everybody have a great day.